to go back a day, back to when history was made. Why? Because, viewers, unseemly politics is breaking out. The ceremony that you've all witnessed on Sunday was momentous. It was an ode to an inclusive democracy founded in the diversity of Bharat. A multi-faith prayer, a tribute to Dharma, all under the roof of a glittering building that is a combination of a number of artistic influences, drawn from every creed, every faith. However, not everyone saw the inauguration from an inclusive prism. From the Samajwadi Party leader, Swami Prasad Maurya, who called the prayer ceremony a sign of Brahminical imposition, to the AIMIM president Assaduddin Owaisi, who says it's unfortunate that only priests of one religion were allowed inside the Lok Sabha, or the TMC that taunted the BJP with a tweet depicting the Prime Minister surrounded by priests in saffron robes, in contrast to the picture of Nehru in Parliament with his cabinet. The RJD, of course, has gone a step further on Sunday, comparing the Parliament to a coffin and the Sengol of righteousness to a mace wielded by a villain in a popular Bollywood movie. Let me show you that tweet by the RJD, viewers. That tweet there on the left of your screens, in the middle of your screens, viewers, you can see there is a Hindi movie villain, very prominent one, holding a mace. And this dates back to at least a decade and a half when this film was made. Now, viewers, let's go over some of the reactions that have come. The Assaduddin Owaisis of the world and others who have been venting their spleen. Listen in.
इंडिया का कोई रिलीजन नहीं है. इंडिया सब रिलीजन को मानता है. अगर कोई रिलीजन को नहीं मानता, इंडिया उसको भी मानता है. मगर अफसोस हुआ देश के प्रधानमंत्री, आप सिर्फ एक ही मजहब के लोगों को लेकर गए लोकसभा में. मिस्टर मोदी, आप हिंदुओं के भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं, मुसलमानों के भी हैं, ईसाइयों के भी हैं, सिखों के लिए भी हैं, आदिवासियों के लिए आप सब 130 को जनता के वजीर आजम हैं.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी का न लोकतंत्र में विश्वास है, न जनता पर विश्वास है. इसीलिए आगे बढ़ रही है और साथ ही साथ संविधान के विरोध में तंत्र निरपेक्ष भावना से हटकर जो एक धर्म विशेष के लोगों को महिमा मंडित करने का काम कर रही है, इससे लगता है कि वो न केवल राजतंत्र की ओर बढ़ रही है, बल्कि ब्राह्मणवाद की ओर भी बढ़ रही है.
It's interesting, viewers, but if you were to just hear Owaisi and Maurya, you would think that India has turned into a Hindu state, a Hindu Rajya. That's the feeling one gets from this disinformation campaign that has been launched, because what they say, of course, is contrary to fact. We know that a multi-faith prayer was held on the premises of Parliament. We also know, viewers, that the Sengol is not some denotative object, the art that points or is linked to one particular faith. It only, viewers, is a symbol of a dharmic tradition, and dharma is not religion. Anyhow, these were not the only two, as I told you, viewers. The RJD that also yesterday compared the new parliament, the shape of the new parliament, to a coffin, tried to outdo itself today with that photograph of that villainous mace-wielding actor on the extreme right. And then, of course, Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee, there was an image that has been floating around the net for a while now, and she plucked it out and she tweeted it. An image that compares the events of 1947 with last Sunday, to hint at glorification of one religion over the others, or to suggest that Nehru was surrounded by cabinet ministers, and Modi's cabinet includes a bunch of saffron-clad seers. I mean, that's the kind of visual imagery that the TMC chief wanted to paint, locating Mr. Modi in the heart of some sort of a saffron renaissance. Of course, this is an attempt at cherry-picking by the opposition. It curiously ignores how religious leaders of 11 other faiths too were invited to offer prayers on this occasion. However, some in the opposition are still trying to mislead the public today. Viewers, the Congress won't tell you this. And I first want you to listen to what the Congress says, and perhaps then I will explain and put that comment by the Congress in context. Let's first listen to what the Congress said.
इस तरह से विपक्ष को मजबूर कर दिया बाहर रहने के लिए और धर्मों के लोगों को बाहर रहने के लिए, तो जैन धर्म के, सिख धर्म के, इस्लाम और कई तमाम ऐसे धर्म के लोग वंचित हो गए। तो आरएसएस जो चाहता था कि विभाजन हो जाए, तो आज विभाजन हो गया जब नई संसद का उद्घाटन हो रहा है।
Viewers, the Congress probably wouldn't want to tell you this, but the ceremony that marked the installation of the Sengol inside the Lok Sabha was very similar to the events that transpired in 1947 when the then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru was presented the Sengol. As per a Hindu article published in August 11, 1947, a special Hindu ritual was arranged by the Adhinam to Lord Shiva to confer the Lord's blessings on Pandit Nehru. Puja prasadams were supposed to be presented to Pandit Nehru along with the sacred Sengol so that the opposition's claim be taken at face value. Or is this just deliberate disinformation, a campaign to divide, to distort, to vilify, to suggest that India is now only the preserve of one particular faith above all others? Viewers, let's open